Hey guys, welcome back. Today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make K1 media. Pretty easy. Stay tuned.
Can I get a hello?
Okay, so I'm going to teach you all how to make one of these. They're pretty easy. It's all K1 media and it's actually working perfectly. So what it's doing is trying to grab all the good bacteria, and all the bacteria will stay there. So these are the ones that you don't have to clean. So you can have this constantly, it'll clean itself and it's efficient. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do one of these. The first thing you need is a 2-litre Coke bottle. And you don't have to have a 2-litre. You can have a bit smaller, but it works a lot better if you have a 2-litre bottle. So take off the label, and what you're going to do is you're going to do some holes all the way across at the top, so the air can come out, and you're going to do some more holes all the way across too. Now down the bottom you're going to do one little hole, and that's where the air line goes in. Okay, you can put an air stone, it's up to you. If you don't have one, just put the air line through, it'll still do the same thing. So let's get started. Okay, now how I'm going to do the holes, you can use a drill, but I'm going to use a soldering iron, and I'm going to slowly do a hole while it heats up, do little holes everywhere. Now I'm only doing little holes is because this is your K1 media. I don't know if you can actually see it good, but they're very small. Okay, you can get yourself a kilo or 2 kilos. Check on eBay. They don't cost much. They're probably, I think 1 kilo, I think it's about $20. So yeah, they're not too bad. So just do little holes so these don't go out and go everywhere. So that's why got the smallest tip. So I'm gonna heat this up and start doing holes, and I'm gonna do a hole on the actual cap as well so the air can go out as well. I'll show you. Okay, I got my soldering iron nice and hot, and I'm gonna do a little hole at the top for the cap. So just basically just put it in there, let it go through, and just be careful, it gets really hot, guys. Okay, and that's all it does. Okay, so I'll just make it a touch bigger, and there you go. So now let that sit and cool off, and I'm going to go all the way around the side and punch some holes in it. So like I said, take your time. The soldering iron is very hot, and yeah, like I said, you'll be doing little holes like that, so the actual K1 won't go through. Okay, so just go all the way around, and I'll show you the product, how I've done it all the way around, down the bottom, and then I'll put a little hole right on the corner, so where the airline goes. Okay, I've just finished now. So as you can see, all the top holes everywhere, and down the bottom there's holes everywhere as well. And I've done one right on the corner there. Okay, that's where the airline goes. You can put a stone, you don't have to, but I put a stone because I like it. So, but you don't have to if you don't have one. Okay, I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, once you've done that, now once you put your K1 media and you put it in the water, this is going to go up, okay, because there's no weight. So what I use little rocks. Okay, so I'm going to put some rocks inside here, and that will hold the weight. So once I submerge it inside the tank or the sump, this will actually won't move because it's actually holding the weight from the rocks. Okay, I'm going to put some in there. The main thing is, before you put the rocks, I forgot one thing, your airline. Okay, so where that hole is, I don't know if you guys can see it, whether I put where the little legs are. Now I'm going to feed my airline in it. Okay, so to put an air stone, I mean, you're not going to put it there, it's not going to fit. So what I do, I'll feed it through. Okay, I'll feed all the airline through until you can actually see it coming out through the pipe. Okay, there you go. So it's out of the other end. Now I'll put the air stone in there, nice and tight. Okay, goes back inside, and there you go. That's how you're gonna have it. So it won't come out. So it's pretty secure. Now I'm going to put the rocks. So I'll put the rocks. Okay. Now it's got a bit of weight now on it. So once I submerge it in the water, it's going to actually stay on the ground, and because it's carrying the weight. So, and plus it's good anyway. It keeps everything all nice and tight. So you can use any rocks. You don't have to use little tiny rocks or colourful rocks. That's all I had. So yeah, you can use anything. Now I'll put the little K1 inside there, and then you're going to ask, how much do I put? I usually put it probably half. Okay, it's once it's submerged in water, it's going to start tumbling. So I usually go half. Okay, I'm going to put some there now. So I put halfway. Okay, so like I said, once it's working, it's going to tumble. So you don't have to take some out. So I usually go halfway, and it'll work perfectly. Let's go and try it and see, and don't forget to put the cap on, and see how this works. So it's done. So the airline's going up. There's that little hole that I just showed you guys that I did. So, and don't be alarmed if it does this. Okay, it's new K1 media. It takes a while till it starts spinning. Okay, so there's sorry about the glare. Let's see if I can get closer so you don't see the glare. There's the rocks, nice and steady, and there's your KY. So just be patient, it will actually turn, and it will start looking like this. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, it's cleaning itself and it's airing the tank as well. So you've got two stuff you can do. You can also put a sponge at the top, and it will work 3 ways as well. But yeah, so it's pretty good, and I'll probably show you a video tomorrow what it looks like once it's tumbling. But you guys get the idea. So 2 litre Coke bottle, and like I said, didn't cost you much. The only thing you got to buy is just your K1 media, and like I said, it's not expensive. But yeah, have a go guys, try it. And that's it. And while I was filming, I think I've got one female, she's got babies, so she's there. If you can see her, she's got let me zoom in, it's very hard one hand. She's got eggs in her mouth. So I haven't noticed that. I think it's about probably 2 days that she had it. So I might take the eggs out of her mouth and put it on the tumblers. Alright, pretty good. And that's how you make it, guys. Not that difficult. So like I said, it's probably, you know, everything under less than 10 bucks, you know. So have a go, try it. Like I said, you know, I've got all fresh water and it works perfectly on fresh water. So, you know, give it a good thumbs up because it's working perfectly for mine. So, and before I go, I might go to the lake where I usually go fishing, and with all this rain that we've been having, so I might film a bit and see how that river's going. Usually you got a divider, you got the freshwater and you got a saltwater area, so I'm going to go for a drive and check it out in a couple of minutes and see how it is. So till next time, guys. I've got some more ideas I'm going to do. Good buddy of mine, Kamal, he's got some bristle nose and he wants me to make some caves out of slates. So I'm going to do a next video on how to do your own little cave. You can do two things. You can do it out of PVC piping, or you can do it as slates. So that'll be my next video. So till next time, hello to you all. See you next time. Ciao. As you can see in the water, there used to be a walkway across there. Now, from all that rain we had, water's a bit dirty. It's not the greatest. Well, it'll get better soon. All the water was coming from there. All along there, it was just gushing out from all the rain. One big waterfall.
I get a high